Lauren come back. It hasn't said anything. So that's why I got up and came over. All right, folks, welcome out to Liberty Park Stadium for today's second semifinal here at Day Field between the Kirkwood Post 156 and the Mule Club Post 131. We got the Blues will be, I'm sure, joining the fray here shortly. But we're going to get this thing kicked off here. The Mule Club winning. I got to go back here and look at the bracket. There it is. Mule Club winning the Stripes pool with Kirkwood finishing second in the Stars. So we have this semifinal here. Moberly already punched their ticket to the championship game tomorrow at 1 p.m. Gentlemen, the Mule Club has played some pretty good baseball here, going 2-0, and has really just kind of, I mean, they've pounded their way into this semifinal.
I agree. A lot of offense for the Mule Club coming through, and really good pitching as well. They've only used 3 pitchers in 2 games, which has helped tremendously for them because they still have some bullets left in the chamber. So let's see if they can keep it rolling.
I also think too a little bit with them. They wouldn't say dominated Festus, but they controlled that whole game, and it never really seemed like they were on the ropes at all. And then also the Jeff City game, a lot of their long innings I feel like affected the pitching, and that was how Jeff City was able to score some runs and prolong that game longer than it had to be.
Absolutely. They scored 18 runs in that game.
Yeah.
Gee, Pete. All right, so Kirkwood, no offense to these guys, but I think they're the surprise of the tournament.
I think you could say that. They're a scrappy bunch, man. They have played good ball, excellent pitching, and they've made plays when they've had to. I've been very impressed.
I think that the way that they battled with Moberly in that game, both teams were able to get out of huge jams, and every time that there was an answer one way or the other team fought back. Yeah. Unfortunately, just for them, Moberly was the one able to get the final blow and to walk it off and not give them another chance to get back into the game.
Absolutely. And Nicholas Copeland, he's just been the catalyst for this squad. This young man is swinging the bat in that 3-hole. He's playing defense like crazy, and now we're getting to see him on the mound. Yeah. I mean, 3 phases of the game right there, guys.
Absolutely. He's an electric athlete, moves really well all around the ballpark, and I'm sure we're going to see a good effort out of him on the mound as well.
Yeah, I mean, he has we've talked about the shortstops a lot in this tournament, and we've got to see Festus, the Irving kid, played a little shortstop. He got to throw, but he's gonna be one of the first ones that we get to see get on the bump and throw, and the same as those other guys. They've been kind of catalysts for their team as well. So we get a good opportunity with the confidence that he has to get on the bump and kind of put his team on his shoulders and keep him into the game.
Yeah.
Copeland's got 35 and two-thirds innings this year. He's got a win-loss at 4-2. He's got 1 save on the year with 1 save opportunity. A 2.5 ERA, 2.55, excuse me, a 1.23 for WHIP, and his opponent batting average is a 216. So This isn't, an outlier here or just somebody, okay, we got to throw it. No, this is one of their dudes, right?
Yeah, and I mean, when you coach high school baseball or watch baseball at this level and you see a shortstop throw it across the diamond like he does, you know that's going to translate to the mound, and he's going to be firm on the bump, and just the way he kind of carries himself, he's going to have confidence, and he's going to have the belief in himself to get the job done.
Yep, totally agree there.
So, I'm trying. There it is. I knew I'd get there in just a moment. Jeez. So on the mound for the Mule Club is going to be number 8, and that is Braden Schmidt out of Warrensburg High School, a 2026. I don't know that much about this kid. Do you guys know?
Yeah, he's a guy that when he's on, he can be very effective. Has a fastball that kind of jumps on you a little bit. Good breaking ball, but he's a pace guy, and what I mean by that is he's at his best when he's going at a little bit of a quicker pace. Get the ball, get on the mound, throw it again. Get the ball, get on the mound, throw it again. And so I think for Kirkwood, if they can knock him off of that pace, it could spell trouble.
This one's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to this tonight. This one's of interest to me because, as we said, Kirkwood, they came into this tournament with a record below 500.
Yeah.
They struggled, and like I said, I talked to Chris over there, the head coach, Copeland, and he said, we finally got all our guys back, and really, it's one of those things, you hear that sometimes, you go, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. But, it really is, and you can see it. Here they are in the semifinals. They go to zones and finish second in zone to Festus. Festus is knocked out, and here's Kirkwood in that same spot. So it's an interesting story, and I think it's one that, we'll see play out here, and if they can take that next step.
Yeah, and I think for both of these teams, Mule Club coming in, these are two of the best games they've played all summer long, and Kirkwood is kind of on a heater as well. So, it's going to be, I think it's going to be a lot like this morning with Moberly. I think it's going to be back and forth. I think it's going to be close, and I think the team that has the opportunity to score last is going to have a really good chance to win the ball game.
There you go. Everybody getting introduced here. Brandon, we said this. Kirkwood played at 10 o'clock this morning. We made this. What do you think here? How does the body language here? Can you really tell anything yet? They seemed very energetic when they got on the broadcast.
That's what I was going to say when they were over here, and all those guys had some sort of comment to say when they walked by me. And then number 32, what was his name that got on the broadcast?
That's the pitcher, Teddy Clanton.
Yeah, he had tons of energy getting onto the broadcast, and even when I walked down there after the Moberly game, he was all over the place talking to people in the crowd. And I think that when you are a team that comes in as sort of like the underdog or the one that surprised team, whatever you want to call it, you got to play loose and have fun, and I think that's what a lot of those guys are here to do, have some fun and keep playing good baseball.
Starting lineups for today's game for Kirkwood, number 3, Sam Kessler will be leading off. In the 2-hole, Braden Kopp, number 8. In the 3-hole, number 15, Nick Copeland. In the 4-hole, number 30, Timmy Charles. In the 5-hole, number 34, Isaiah Cook. In the 6-hole, number 1, Ben Niemeyer. In the 7-hole, number 12, Shota Ishiyama. And in the 8-hole, number 5, Nate Mueller. In the 9-hole, Shane Delante. And for the home team, Mule Club, in the leadoff, number 4, Charlie Morgan. In the 2-hole, number 9, Cannon Crooks. In the 3-hole, number 22, Wyatt Ducos. In the 4-hole, number 46, Oliver Deffenbaugh. In the 5-hole, number 23, Trent Gallagher. In the 6-hole, number 13, Logan Moran. In the 7-hole, number 10, Sam Rosine. In the 8-hole, number 15, Sam Slobaszewski. And in the 9-hole, Vincent Luff. We'll step aside for the playing of the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Keep a stout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under in victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. And at this time, we would like for everyone to have a please rise. Not only you are not military, request that you remove your hat as we honor America in this great nation with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, here we go. Let's get the defensive setup here for the home team. Charlie Morgan will be at shortstop. I didn't start that very well. But Braden Schmidt on the mound. His battery mate will be Logan Moran. At third base, Oliver Deffenbaugh. At second base will be Trent Gallagher. At third base will be Wyatt Ducos. At shortstop, Charlie Morgan. And center field, Sam Rosine. And he is flanked in right field by Sam Slobaszewski and in left by Vincent Luff. Guys, you know what I forgot, Lauren? I got to ask you. Tell me, did we get anybody answering the question of the last state champion out of Missouri and the year?
And I can't remember. They asked if it was 65. It was Baldwin. We got the right answer.
Well, hang on. Don't tell. I just asked if we got people that said that. We did? We did get people that answered it? Okay, guys, do you know who?
I'll let Coach go first. I went first.
Did you hear it?
I heard it.
He heard it.
I didn't. I will say that I didn't hear it. I heard him say something. I didn't hear it. I will just say what I guessed earlier. I guessed Festus because I know that they've been to a World Series.
Well, the year was 1972.
Wow.
And it was Baldwin. Post 611 was the last team to win the World Series out of the state of Missouri. Now, Festus is the last team to have been to one.
Yep.
But Baldwin's the last team to win one.
Okay.
So, there you go. I like that. A little trivia. A little American Legion trivia, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember if we played Baldwin when I played Legion. There was more, I feel like more teams still in the St. Louis area than maybe they are now.
It was like 1956. The St. Louis Post won it. So there's some history there. And we're leading off with Sam Kessler here, and he takes ball one. That is lifted out of play for strike one. It's been we're sitting here at 7 o'clock. We're at the last game when we started. We're like, man, it's long. But here we are. It's right on by.
Yeah. It went by pretty quick. We had one game that took a little longer
Yep.
today,
Yeah.
but other than that,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 10-inning game was shorter than the Mule Club Jeff City game.
I think you are correct.
I actually thought yesterday went by fairly quick.
Oh yeah, yeah. There have been some. There's been some quality baseball games played very well, and within a pretty much a 2-hour time limit. It's been pretty good.
Yeah, for the most part, everything's been on pace. Nobody's been starting late or anything like that. We did have the weather, Thursday evening,
Yeah.
but that's really the only blemish.
Braden Kopp at the plate. Curveball lands for a strike.
Mule Club has a little bit of a different defensive setup than they had earlier today.
That's because Deffenbaugh. No, he was there. He wasn't at first base, was he?
I can't think of third.
Dukos is at third.
and then a different
Yeah.
catcher.
Yeah, they got Crooks DHing, and they put Logan Moran behind the plate, and that gives in game 2 strike 3. That's a great fastball from Schmidt to get Kopp looking, and it gives Crooks a break. He can just focus on hitting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he took a couple foul balls off the face this morning, so probably a good idea to let him relax a little bit here this evening.
Nick Copeland, ground ball to Morgan, flips to second for 1. Man, you turn Copeland on a double play. That's a solid job. And the work around the leadoff walk, we head to the bottom of the first. No score.
Kirkwood 0 and Warrensburg Mule Club coming to bat.
Folks, I'd like to thank our sponsor for this week's tournament, Best Western, Missouri State Fair Best Western. Actually, it's the Best Western State Fair Inn. There, I'll get it in a minute. Relax in spacious, pet-friendly rooms with free Wi-Fi, HBO, and all the comforts of home. Wake up to a complimentary full breakfast, then explore the Katy Trail, local events, and wind down in the indoor heated pool. That's only if it's cold. I doubt it's heated right now. With meeting space for up to 300 guests and convenient access to major businesses, it's the perfect stop for work or play. Hey, check out the Best Western State Fair Inn. Clean, comfortable, and just around the corner from everything Sedalia has to offer. It is a great place. We're enjoying it. We appreciate them sponsoring us here at the 2025 19U Missouri American Legion Baseball State Championships. All right, let's get a defensive setup here for Kirkwood. On the mound is Nick Copeland. Behind the plate, his battery mate Isaiah Cook. At first base will be Timmy Charles. Second base, Ben Niemeyer. At third base will be Braden Kopp. At shortstop, Shoto Ishiyama taking the spot of Nick Copeland. In center field, Sam Kessler. He is flanked in right field by Nate Mueller and in left by Shane Delante. Shoto Ishiyama, man, that's going to be a big spot, right?
I love seeing a kid move from catching to go play short. Just tells me they're a gamer.
Yeah, big shoes to fill though. Copeland, very good shortstop.
Morgan fouls that one straight back, strike 1.
That's the second game in a row. Morgan's trying to let it fly on the first pitch. It worked in the game against Jeff City, just missed that one.
One ball, one strike. Cannon Crooks is on deck. We'll see Wyatt Dukos behind him. that is foul and out of play. Man, those Atlas bats, they make some noise, don't they?
Yeah, and I actually got to see one break this year.
Did you really?
Yeah, Jackson Engel broke one, and I believe it was last game of the year.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel like that's happening more often now. I saw, I think, 2 metal bats break this year at different times.
I've only seen it twice, and it was both by him.
Yeah.
I told him it tells me that he hits a lot. So
Yeah.
shows me that, I guess.
Right.
And that's foul back out of play. We saw one happen. I think it was a high school game. I can't remember exactly, but my staff may remember. But kids swung, and you know how a wood bat will break off at the handle and the bit. That's what that bat did on the swing.
Oh, man, that's scary.
Yeah, the GAC Classic. Yeah. That was crazy. I've never seen that happen before, ever.
Yeah. Well, and that's metal bat flying at you is not where you want to be.
I saw Engel swinging that DeMarini Voodoo.
Yeah, that was his.
That one piece.
He got a new bat out of it, so that was at least a bonus.
Didn't break it on purpose, Mom, really. Popped up. Foul territory. Copeland. That's where, it's funny because Charles, he should be taking charge of that, but he defers to the leader of the team right there.
Yeah, when in certain situations where you're moving a guy that would play like shortstop or middle infield to the pitcher's mound, then I'm totally fine with the coach with them going and getting the ball, just since they're used to it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And I'll say this too. I would much rather first base or third base come get a ball from the catcher as well. Catchers sometimes get lost on fly balls, so
it's hard.
Yeah, it's really hard.
First pitch strike to Cannon Crooks at the plate. That misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think it's tough, and you have young catchers. You're sitting here, the ball spins up. You got to get up, turn around, find a baseball, get your mask off. That ball is into and slicing to the left fielder for out number 1, or out number 2, excuse me. Getting late in the evening here, boys. I might mix up my fields too.
I think at the when you ever decide what your reset is in a new baseball season, you should have somebody add up how many innings you've called for a whole season.
Yeah, that'd be.
Oh man,
don't make your crew do it. They're doing enough over there. Don't ask them to do that.
Wyatt Ducos at the plate. Well, enough. That's blowing back in and gonna drop fair. Ducos doesn't stop. Oh, and he slides in. I think he could have. Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
Better part of valor right there.
Yeah, that would have been tough. But if he did pick up his coach early and didn't slide, I think he may. I think the coach wanted him to go.
Yeah, I could see that. Right. So drops in the Bermuda Triangle over there for 2-out double. Oliver Deffenbaugh. Man, now that is some fuchsia batting gloves.
Yeah.
Wow.
Batting gloves are no longer team color accessories.
Batting gloves and shoes. You're lucky if they're close to team colors.
That's ball 1. Here's what I will say, and I say this to everybody, and I believe this very much. If you're going to put on bright whatever shoes,
Mm-hmm.
you better be a dude.
Yeah.
Don't put them on if you're not a dude.
It used to be worker gloves. If you wore those at the plate, you better rake.
Yeah. Hey, and I'll tell you what, some of the best hitters I've ever played against wore those gloves.
There you go. See, it's one of those things, right? And that is a rope foul.
Just foul. Deffenbaugh had the eye issue yesterday and struggled a little bit with his timing in that first game, but it looks like starting to get back into the groove of being in the box and starting to see pitches well, and that was a really good swing right there. Just got out in front.
Two balls, one strike to Deffenbaugh. It's a nice breeze. It's turned into a very nice evening too, fellas.
Yeah.
That is outside. 3 balls and a strike.
There's more cloud cover now, and that helps with that turf not just being scorching hot.
Right.
Right. It's not radiating back into the stands either.
Yeah.
Good night for baseball. If you're in the Sedalia area somewhere and you're listening, please come on out.
Oh, I forgot.
Got good food, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, great food here at Liberty Park. I forgot this is the umpire that does not like to call time.
Oh, that's right. He won't do it. And off the end of the bat, Kopp with a nice play, and they strand one as we head to the top of the second inning. Still no score.
There's no errors and 1 runner left on base. 1 inning played. No score.
It's gonna be a good one.
Gonna be a good one. Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. One stolen base, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. Folks, we appreciate you here. If you like what we're doing, Youth Baseball Midwest, hit the subscribe button, hit that dinger next to it, get your notifications. We work to be the most comprehensive youth baseball talk in the Midwest. That's our goal. We're bringing you live events and all of our podcasts. If you got a suggestion, you got a topic you want to hear about, please let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in here today from Sedalia, Missouri at Liberty Park State. Beautiful park. They redid it. Day Field it's gorgeous out here.
Yeah, it's really impressive what they were able to do. And they widened foul territory a little bit with the new field. So as someone who's grown up here, it's kind of weird to see this much foul territory.
Feel like you're in old Dodger Stadium, man.
Yeah.
Amount of turf they have in this area. I wouldn't imagine many baseball games get canceled around here. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah. Timmy Charles at the plate, and he is 3-0. Schmidt struggling here to open the inning. Finds a ball forward. Didn't get it above the knees. And Charles is on with a leadoff walk. Now, this happened to Schmidt in the first inning, and he was able to strike out the next batter and then throw the double play. So let's see what Mr. Isaiah Cook can do here for this Kirkwood squad.
He actually had some pretty decent swings in the first game against Moberly, and then managed to get a pretty good hit as well.
So far, it looks like Schmidt's having trouble landing that curveball for a strike, guys. And it's banged. He throws one right there. And Cook jumps all over and bangs it through the infield. And we're going to get a courtesy runner here for Mr. Cook. That is number 14 for Kirkwood. Number 14 is Craig Coughlin.
I loved what.
Or is it Colgan? Excuse me, Colgan Craig. My fault.
Loved what Cook did right there. As soon as he got past first base, he knew he was getting taken out, so he just kind of turned right and went right back to the dugout.
Just make sure you call timeout, bro.
yeah, exactly.
And a great bunt.
Oh,
And he's safe. Woo!
That
Boys,
slide
that
did
was
not feel
close.
good.
yeah,
No, it didn't.
that was a really weird slide. Not.
I can't tell if he caught bag or leg.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
know.
if
It looked like his knee kind of jammed into the
Yeah.
bag, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I will say that was heads up by the pitcher. I did not think he was going to go 3 at all.
Right, yeah.
It was close, too. Coach Morgan out to chat with the umpire and say, hey, you know, what'd you guys see? That's what we were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
Coach Boyer. And he is safe.
And with as good as that bunt was, his only play really was probably third base.
Exactly.
Shota Ishiyama.
Here you are, Kirkwood putting the pressure on. Bases loaded. Folks, there is nobody out, and Ishiyama with an opportunity. And he grounds it foul. Ooh, Coach Copeland snagged that. He took care of it. A little bobble, but he got it back in.
This is that time of night I was alluding to in earlier games. The sun's starting to set over behind the third base dugout. First baseman might struggle with the ball if it's thrown from third base, or if there's another bunt down the third base line. It's going to be tough for the first baseman to see the ball coming at him.
And he has no sunglasses on.
Especially if that ball starts to sail.
Yes,
and eye level
absolutely.
goes up.
Right.
2 balls, 1 strike to Ishiyama. Schmidt in some serious trouble here in the second inning. It's 3-1.
Yeah, some inconsistency with his arm motion and his timing with his legs and his arm.
You guys see any action down there yet?
I don't see any. I thought I heard maybe, but I don't. It doesn't look
I
like
know.
it.
I just see there's someone sitting down there. There's a fan.
3-1 to Ishiyama.
Oh.
Oh!
Other than it being in play, that would be a great spot to watch the game. As deep as that foul territory is back there.
Yeah.
The right fielder, number 5. Nathan
So,
Mueller.
on the hit by pitch, Kirkwood takes a 1-0 lead here in the top of the second inning.
Yeah. Got to find a way to get that first out.
Nate Mueller coming to the plate. Still nobody out. Little flare fastball, let that go. That's a great
Yeah,
job.
that's
That's a great
really-
job.
That was really smart there. He knew he wasn't going to get there and catch it in the air, so
I almost thought too he was going to slide into it.
I was gonna say. Also, heads up to not let the ball touch you until it bounces foul.
yeah. That. Now let's see. You still got to get the out on the other side of it, but at least for this, that's a great play. Give yourself a chance to still, maybe get a double play or get a pop up or something.
Got to get a bag. Grounded to Morgan. Oh, and he bobbles it. And the runner coming home, and the throw is too high. And Ben Niemeyer slides underneath the tag. And 2 more runs score. And there is still nobody out.
Very uncharacteristic of him up the middle.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
usually when that happens, you start thinking about the 2.
And another one up the middle, stepped on, double play. Nice job by the second baseman over there, Trent Gallagher. Got the double play. Runner advances to first base, or to third base.
Next here is the center fielder, number 3, Sam Kessler.
That is Ishiyama. And that ball is fouled out of play. This is Shane Delante. Oh, no, excuse me. That was Shane Delante who hit into the double play. And we're back to the top of the order with Sam Kessler. And that is in the dirt. So 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two double plays turned so far by the Mule Club. Those are pitcher's best friend.
Absolutely. A little flare single opposite field by Kessler brings home Ishiyama, and Kirkwood is hung 4 here in the 2nd inning.
It's huge to, I mean, obviously they want to continue to do more damage, but to get that runner from 3rd there, gets a little bit more, a little bit more on.
Yeah, 2 out RBIs are killer.
Braden Kopp at the plate. He struck out looking his first at bat. And that is popped up into left field, and the catch is made. Kirkwood breaks through here first in the top of the 2nd inning and takes a 4-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 2nd inning.
One runner was left on base. We now move to the bottom of the 2nd. Kirkwood post 156-4. Sedalia Mule Club post 131-0.
Looking for some fall ball, folks? Go check out our good friends over at Game 7 Baseball. Go to game7baseball.com, sign up, get your team in some fall ball today. Tell Dave and Dave that Brian over at Youth Baseball Midwest sent you. Guys, this is always that important thing. Copeland comes out. This is your guy. You're pitching. You just got 4 runs. This is the inning you want to be 1, 2, 3, right?
Oh, of course. I mean, you obviously want most of your innings to go quick, and 1, 2, 3 being ideal. But this is kind of where you can put yourself into cruise control with a 4-run lead, and then you could focus on tacking onto that lead.
Yep.
Trent Gallagher coming to the plate. 3 hits, 4 runs. And Gallagher, I think that bat ended up in front of his face, and it just, I mean, it was a sword protecting his face from getting hit.
Yeah, that's a very good thing that he made contact. Otherwise, that could have been right in his face.
Wow.
Seen a lot of that.
Yeah, a lot of that this weekend.
I think that's why a lot of guys don't like to bunt anymore.
I'm with you there.
You just, with the velocity and whatnot, a lot of these kids can't control the fastball either.
Right.
Ground ball to the third baseman. Kopp stays with it. Nice job by Braden Kopp to hang with that. And Timmy Charles with the sunglasses over there, guys.
Oh, yeah.
It was very smart by him to pick the ball up with his hand and not his glove.
Yes. That's exactly where my mind went with that.
It's something that you don't see a lot of either.
Logan Moran, the catcher, now at the plate. That was a hard hit ball to the third baseman. Kopp did a nice job staying with that. That's inside, ball 1.
One place I would not want to be right now is the first base dugout. You're close to home plate and you can't see. Not a good combination.
Everybody duck and cover. Need a bench right there.
Yeah.
You know, right in front of the netting to keep you from getting killed.
I can't imagine some of the screamers that come off the bat during the Bombers games into
Oh,
those
yeah.
dugouts.
Yeah.
Dude.
So it used to be there was just a pole at the edge of the dugout, and that was it. You couldn't sit out in front. And so when I played for the Bombers back in late 2000s, a bat broke one time and came over and hit one of our POs in the top of the head, and he had to go get staples.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
3 balls and a strike. There's blood everywhere.
Oh man, it was bad.
That's going to be a fair ball.
Yeah.
Oh, good job by the left field and a good throw.
Yeah. That was a great job keeping him to a single there.
Absolutely. That is Shane Delante over there in left field making a nice play.
I would imagine that PO stuck to the bullpen after that.
Well, for lack of a better way to say it, he was kind of crazy. And I'm pretty sure he pitched with staples in his head.
Hey,
Bloody cap game.
Right.
Sam Rosine at the plate. That's strike 1. So I don't know that much, but I would say the Mule Club unis probably are a little bit designed after and a ground ball. It's going to be a tough play. Kopp again.
Yeah.
Man, Braden Kopp getting it done over there,
Yes.
guys.
He's played a really good third base all weekend long. And that's not necessarily a position that gets all the glory and the glamour, but he's done a really good job over there, been solid for Kirkwood.
But they look like they're patterned after the UCM.
Very similar.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. You probably know more, but UCM usually sticks to just the C a lot on their caps.
On their caps, yeah.
Well, I figured, but I'm just talking about the look of the uniforms.
Right,
Yeah,
yes.
right. Just
Yeah.
the red and black. Nice job by
Yeah,
Cook.
it's kind of one of those things where, it's a little bit like the Yankees or the Cardinals where, it's very, when it's a UCM jersey because they've stayed pretty much the same for years and years and years, and they've been very successful throughout the years.
Ain't no reason to break tradition, right?
Right. If it's working, yeah, don't change anything.
Slobosheski, fly ball to center field. There it is. They strand one. But we head to the top of the third inning with the score 4-0 Kirkwood. At Best Western State Fair Inn in Sedalia, Missouri, you're just steps from adventure and minutes from business. Enjoy spacious, pet-friendly rooms with HBO, free Wi-Fi, and room service. Fuel up with a full hot breakfast, then explore the Katy Trail, hit the Missouri State Fairgrounds, or wrap up a workday with ease. With meeting space for up to 300 and relaxing perks like an indoor heated pool and cocktail lounge, this is comfort and convenience all in one. Book your stay at Best Western State Fair Inn today. We appreciate the folks over there and their hospitality. We've had a very pleasant stay. Appreciate all the folks over there at Best Western State Fair Inn. There was the shutdown inning, guys.
Yeah, that was incredibly important there. You don't want to let the Mule Club get back in the game, especially with how potent this Mule Club offense has been. You don't want them to remember how good of a weekend they've been having.
Copeland at the plate leading off. And it's 2 balls, no strikes. Schmidt back out. Still struggling to land that curveball for a strike, guys.
Important for him to not have another leadoff walk here.
Yeah, that's.
Do you think they'll run for Copeland if it gets on?
I probably wouldn't.
Doubt it.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't.
I might question it.
And that is 4-pitch leadoff walk to Nick Copeland.
It's leadoff runner on all 3 innings so far.
And they are going to run
They
for
did
him,
run.
guys.
All right, interesting. I get it, though. You know, if Copeland can go 7 here, you save whatever pitching you still have left for tomorrow if you're able to come out with the win. So I don't hate running for him.
Cooper Reek will be running. So, I mean, I think Coach Copeland's going to put some speed on there if he's going to do it. Right?
Yeah. He feels comfortable enough with who he's using to run. So.
And sometimes my guys will want a runner, and if they're pitching or catching and they ever request, hey, I'd like a breather here, then I'm totally cool with it. Unless,
Absolutely.
you know, you might be in a situation where you're down, or you're like, yeah, you're gonna run.
We're going to push you a little, bro.
Yeah.
You're young.
For a lead, if one of them was, hey, I'd like to get a breather, I'm totally cool with it.
Timmy Charles at the plate takes ball 1.
I think for Schmidt here, he's kind of a 3/4 guy to begin with, but I feel like he's getting a little too. That was a lot better right
Ground
there.
ball foul.
But I think, especially on his breaking ball, he's dropping his arm too much and coming around a little bit instead of staying out front and getting fingers on top of the ball. But that last one right there was a lot better.
1 ball, 1 strike to Charles. Throw over. Bag side, that's got a chance.
Yeah.
I just realized that Deffenbaugh is a left-handed swinging first baseman that throws right-handed.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. 2 balls and a strike. Another foul ball.
The guy was already out there from the last one. Almost made that play.
It was so funny, you know, we were mentioning about where Teddy Clanton, who got on here, was our player of the game. When we were at, we live streamed a game from Kirkwood this year. Strike 3 at the knees. Yeah, boy, he needed that one, guys.
Yeah, that's huge.
But we were at Kirkwood. It was rivalry Webster Groves. Owen Nesledge just pitched a dandy. We're doing our player interview after the game, and it was Teddy Clanton and his boys back there. They were bowling, you know, doing the bowling pins in the background. It's going to be a tough play. Oh, he goes the short way and throws it into right field. That is the second uncharacteristic mistake for Charlie Morgan.
Yeah, hindsight being 20/20 for him there, you had plenty of time to get the ball to first base. You don't need to rush and get the out at second there. Just take your time, get your out at first, and live to see another day.
I think he had the idea of the slower runner in his mind, thinking that if he got it to second, that they had a shot at getting both.
Absolutely.
And he rushed it a little bit.
Yep.
Ben Niemeyer at the plate. Runners at first and second. There's 1 out. We got the courtesy runner over there for Isaiah Cook, the catcher. We got 2 courtesy runners on. Number 14, Colgan Craig running for the catcher again. Got Cooper Reek at second base running for the pitcher. Ishiyama on deck. Strike catches a corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Niemeyer. Off the glove and into left field. Oh, that's a great read
Yeah.
by the courtesy runner there, Craig. He saw that. He never slowed down around second. Great base running.
It was a tough, catchable ball over there at third, but it had some definitely some English on it. Made it a little tough to read off the bat, and it was hit hard as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was going to be a tough play regardless for Ducos.
Yeah, and I think with the ricochet there in the left center, the left fielder was already moving towards the line and then had to turn and
come right,
go back to it, and that's where the good base running came in. The courtesy runner going from first to third recognized that and just kept going.
First and third, 1 out still. Shota Ishiyama at the plate. Niemeyer thought better of it. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I would have been okay with him going right there.
Make a throw?
Yeah.
Because then you got the guy at third, too.
Right, yeah.
He doesn't have a great secondary lead. I think if he had a little bit better secondary lead, it would have been a pretty easy
Correct.
bag to take.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He got a good jump
Runner
there.
goes.
Yeah.
Throwback is not in time.
That was one of those where he kind of vaulted out and pitcher didn't stop his feet, so he was able to just keep going there.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Ishiyama. Three-two. Man, it has turned into an outstanding evening here.
Yeah.
And that is ball 4, and the bases are loaded again with 1 out. A little deja vu, guys, to the second inning here.
Yeah, and I don't know. I still don't know if I see anybody warming up in the Mule Club bullpen. So
And it could be a situation where they're going to go with someone
in the field,
but
yeah.
they didn't throw between innings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like the center fielder, he pointed to the center fielder out there. Tough outing for Schmidt. But it's 5 runs right now, and you know, I mean, you're playing for for tomorrow.
Yep.
And it's interesting because there'll be fans that go, man, you should have pulled him, you know, a little while. Making these decisions in the moment is always. How many times you guys second guess yourselves?
Oh man, all the time.
Frequently.
All the time.
Well, also, and you look at some of those pitches he made where he pitched out and could
Yes.
have been double plays on
Yes.
some of them, and you think,
Yes.
well, some of it's not all on him, but at the same time, he still has to pitch through all of it, and that's high pressure pitches you have to throw, which weigh on your arm much more than you know, when you're cruising.
Yeah.
And the tough thing is, Coach, is that's your starting shortstop. The couple errors there.
Guy who's played very well all weekend long, and unfortunately just a couple mishaps. Maybe trying to do a little too much, trying to be a little too quick, instead of just trusting what he's able to do. And I think that's why you saw Schmidt get a little bit of a longer leash there, is because, again, there were a couple scenarios where he probably should have been out of an inning, and they felt like he was throwing good enough to give him a chance, and now you're just to the point to where it's time to make a change.
And those are tough too. Those errors are tough too as a coach, just because when they are uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
And in a big game like this, it's hard just because they don't make many mistakes, and then when they do, it comes in a game like this, it can be frustrating. But you also understand, you know, baseball is a game of failure, and everyone does make a mistake here and there.
Yeah.
Guys, pop quiz song on the speakers playing.
The chicken dance?
Absolutely, gotta love the chicken dance, right?
thought it had
I even thought about jumping up and doing the chicken dance.
I was curious before I said it. I didn't know if that was one of those songs
trick
that
question.
has a different
Yeah,
name.
Yeah, trick question.
Hey, if it has a different name, I don't know. It might be some kind of polka. I would bet money
Sure.
that it has a name because it's a polka.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know that its original name was probably the Chicken Dance. Maybe it's the Chicken Polka.
Things are getting a little out of hand here. Now we get the chicken dance and cowbell.
Nate Mueller at the plate fouls off the first pitch from Sam Rosine, who's taken over here after the walk to Ishiyama. I'd say Ishiyama was probably happy he didn't get plunked with the fourth ball.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Crooks moved to first. And then
Deffenbaugh moved out to right.
Yeah.
That's Ducos at first, right?
No, Crooks.
He came in off the bench.
Yeah.
They pulled the DH.
Yeah.
Or they brought the DH into the game.
So Crooks is where?
At first base.
First.
No, that's Ducos at there, number 22.
Yeah, at third. Ducos is at third.
Oh, he is.
That was a good pitch.
It's Crooks. Oh, it is number 9. I'm sorry. My fault, guys.
They're both big. They're both big boys.
Yeah.
I kept looking at the number, and it didn't look like it was 9. Two outs now. Nate Mueller down on strikes. Shane Delante at the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Got so caught up in the controversy at first base, I missed the strikeout.
Oh, man.
3-0 here to Delante.
Not sure where that pitch missed.
That was a good curveball.
Yeah.
And that is ball 4. So back-to-back walks
Center fielder number 3.
and an RBI. That's an easy RBI for Delante. Back to the top of the order with Kessler.
Kessler's already been on base twice today.
Ball 1.
Could really break this game even more wide open right here.
It's 6-0. 2 more here in the top of the third. And a ground ball that's going to be to the second baseman. Up with it. Kirkwood strands the bases loaded, but gets 2. We head to the bottom of the third inning, 6-0 Kirkwood.
And 3 runners were left on base. We now move to the bottom of the third. It's Kirkwood 6 and Warrensburg 0.
I almost did. I'm talking with my crack staff over there. Lauren Drew Klutz bringing you all the information, engineering, bringing the pictures. I almost did pop up and do the chicken dance. It was close. I almost did pop up and do the chicken dance. It was close, but I didn't do it. Nick Copeland out. Hey, folks, thanks for watching here. Youth Baseball Midwest, the most comprehensive youth baseball talk in the Midwest. You want to go to our website, go to youthbaseballmidwest.com. Check us out there. We got a lot of stuff there here on the channel. Watch our podcasts. We appreciate you being here. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. We appreciate you being here with us. Number 41, I believe he had entered the game there. That is for the Mule Club. No, that's Vincent Luff. Excuse me, we're there. His red jersey is 41, not 30. That's lifted into center field. Going back a few steps, making the catch is Kessler for out number 1.
That number change got me as well.
Right?
When you said that, I was, and then he swung, and then I was like, oh yeah, he's been on the lineup.
I was looking at that. I was like, wait a minute. It says 41 here, but he was wearing 30 earlier.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Right.
1 out. Charlie Morgan at the plate. Back to the top of the order. This is the second time through the order here, guys. Ball 1. We'll see if the Mule Club has figured something out here. Popped up into right center field. Oh, and it drops. Some communication issues there. They're talking now. And that drops for a double for Charlie Morgan. That's a break right there, guys.
The right fielder was hoping the center fielder could get to that.
Yeah. Well, and
then you just start hollering, you.
Yeah. You're both hoping that the other person gets it. And really, I think the center fielder had a chance. So for me, I want my center fielder catching everything he can get to. So if my center fielder thinks he can get there, I want him calling it. And if he doesn't catch it, that's okay. At least he took charge and took control.
Cannon Crooks at the plate following the double. That's off the glove and helped out the second baseman. That actually made it a little easier, I think.
Yeah.
Put out those 1, 4, 3 for the second out. Out to the plate, the third
That's
baseman.
one of the few times where the ball going off the pitcher's glove was a good thing.
Wyatt Ducos at the plate. It's 2 outs, and Charlie Morgan's at third base. Copeland trying to strand that double on the bags. Ducos with a hard smash right to Ishiyama. Makes the play. They strand another runner. We head to the top of the 4th. 6-0.
No errors, 1 runner left, 3 innings played. Kirkwood leads 6-0.
Folks, Youth Baseball Midwest is a production of Red Earth Productions, LLC. You can check us out at redearthprod.com. That is redearthprod.com. If you're looking for a video, some production work, a live event that you would like us to stream, or if you're interested in some marketing opportunities, socially, email, with some campaigns, some managed opportunities, we have some solutions for you. So you can give us a call. Go to our website at www.redearthprod, that is redearthprod.com. At the plate, leading off here for Kirkwood, is the catcher, the third baseman, Braden Kopp. He's 1 ball, 1 strike here. He was hoping he might be able to lean into that one, Coach. Is what
Yeah.
it looked like.
Made it just a little bit too obvious, so I don't know if he would have got that one.
That's a ground ball foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another curveball. Another foul ball. 2-2.
I really like Rosine on the mound. He's doing a good job. Well, that changeup got away from him, but before that.
Just a bit of a dome shot.
Yeah. Little changeup maverick there.
There you go.
Hey, I'm fully bought in.
And that's lined into center field, but caught for out number 1. That is Slobashevsky, who moved to center field when Rosine came in to pitch.
Answer be the pitcher number 15, Nicholas Copeland.
Nick Copeland, the pitcher, coming to the plate. He walked and scored a run in the 3rd inning. Pops it up, shallow right field. That is Deffenbaugh out there making the catch.
Now batting first baseman number 30, Timmy Charles.
So 2 quick outs. Timmy Charles coming to the plate.
Filled up my water and I almost missed a whole inning.
Yeah.
It's gone quick, bud. It's gone quick.
I'm not complaining.
1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, Rosine been pretty efficient so far. It's got a couple of a line out and a fly out, or a pop out. And a ground ball to the 3rd baseman over there, Ducos. 2 crooks. And that ends it. So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning with the score 6-0 Kirkwood.
Score remains Kirkwood 6 and Mule Club 0.
Folks, one of these teams is going to punch their ticket to the Mid-South Regional that's held in Washington, Missouri this year for 2025, featuring 7 different states, starting with Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri. That is the Mid-South Regional. Last year, the Ellsbury squad finished in the top 4. The year before that, the Washington squad finished in the top 4. Maybe this year we might have a team break through. We'll have to wait and see. So make sure you tune in here to Youth Baseball Midwest, as we will be bringing you all the action from the Mid-South Regional right here live on Youth Baseball Midwest. Oliver Deffenbaugh at the plate. Got that bat straight up like a string.
Yeah, it makes me think a little bit of Kevin Euclid back in the day. Doesn't
there you
quite
go.
have
There you
the
go.
top hand up high, but just kind of the way he stands there, a little unconventional.
It was bad for kids back then that all tried to do that.
Yeah.
Like myself.
Some things you just shouldn't try and emulate, right?
Yeah, it used to be Gary Sheffield.
Yeah.
Oh, the twitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and you want to emulate your favorite player, but you also have to remember that they are probably much stronger, much more athletic, and sometimes it just doesn't work for everybody.
Popped up on the infield. Ishiyama over,
Man.
making the catch.
That thing was talking about Major League pop-up.
It was up there. You know, speaking of Sheffield, I don't know if you guys remember Steve Collier out of the St. Charles area, got drafted by the Tigers, played in some Major League Baseball. What was interesting was when I was talking to him. I'd met him. He was working out of a facility there in St. Peter's, giving lessons and doing stuff after he left baseball. And we were talking about that most intimidating hitter, and he said it was Gary Sheffield.
Oh, yeah. I believe it. Man, he swung that bat like a toothpick.
And then he said, you just get up there and he's just flipping that bat at you.
Yeah. Oh, that got something.
That hit him.
Gallagher's hit by the pitch.
Yeah, and with all that bat movement, it was a wonder that he could get to, those fastballs that he was seeing on a daily basis. But, that was his timing mechanism. He used that to get himself on time. And, it's a great, for me, it worked really well when I was playing wiffle ball. But that's about the only time it worked.
As long as it worked, right?
Yeah.
Throw over is not in time. Trent Gallagher hit in the dome, is at first base, brings up Logan Moran to the plate.
Now it's blitz ball. It's not
Yeah.
wiffle ball anymore. It's blitz ball.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys played pickleball?
Not competitively or anything like that, but yes, I have played it.
Yeah, that's all I was. I don't want to try and do that competitive. But you have played the game. I haven't played it yet. I haven't even played
Oh, really?
pickleball. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like it?
Oh, yeah. It's just a bigger version of ping pong.
Moran lifting the ball. Catch made out there by Nate Mueller for out number 2.
See some of those professional pickleballers, man, they're getting after it.
They're whacking the ball at each other,
yeah.
ain't they? Copeland has had a couple of base runners, but shoot, he's had only 2 runners in scoring position in this game. Runner goes. Cook, no shot.
Yeah.
Gallagher to second on the stolen base, so that's the 3rd runner to reach scoring position in the game against Copeland.
I'm totally fine with running there in that situation. Just trying to get something going your way.
That misses low. 2 balls and 2 balls and no strikes. Lights coming on here at the ballpark. Fastball. Nice job by Kopp again. And we have the inning over. Going to the top of the 5th. Kirkwood still in the lead. 6-0.
1 runner left on base. 4 complete innings played. Kirkwood 6 and Wordsworth 0.
Folks, if you're looking for a spot here in Sedalia, Best Western State Fair Inn, whether you're here for business, adventure, or just the Missouri State Fair, or for events such as this, if you've got a baseball team you want to bring, you're playing, check out Best Western State Fair Inn. Relaxed and spacious, pet-friendly rooms with free Wi-Fi, HBO, and all the comforts of home. Wake up to a complimentary full breakfast. You can explore the Katy Trail, local events. This is a local event. Or wind down in the indoor heated pool. The Best Western State Fair Inn, clean, comfortable, and just around the corner from everything Sedalia has to offer. We appreciate them sponsoring this week's event. Sam Rosine on the mound for the 5th inning, and it's ball 1 to Isaiah Cook. Copeland cruising, 6 runs. That looks like a lot to overcome right now, guys.
Yeah, it's a point in the game where you can't allow any more runs.
Yeah.
It just becomes that much more difficult for you on the offensive end, where you haven't had terrible approaches at the plate. It's just one of those things where the ball's not finding the gaps and hitting them to people.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Little blooper by Isaiah Cook.
There he goes. Made it to first. Now he's going to turn. Hey, he's on base 3 times today now. Been doing a good job at the plate.
And at the plate, second baseman number 1, Ben Niemeyer.
That was a 3-0 swing, wasn't it?
It was. Woo!
Good play there by Crooks. You know you're feeling it when you're feeling comfortable swinging 3-0.
Bold move, Cotton. Ben Niemeyer at the plate, big swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I tell my guys, I'm not really going to get too mad at you if you swing 3-0, but if you get out, I'm going to say something.
You've given me that right to be mad.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not quite sure what. Oh, and a bunt by Niemeyer. Rosine, and gets him. Nice job over there by Crooks, keeping his foot to the bag there.
Yeah, that was a good play by Rosine. Great job by Crooks keeping his foot on the bag. That's the second really good bunt by Niemeyer.
Shortstop, number 12, Shota Ishiyama.
Ishiyama has a chance to drive in another run. Got that runner in scoring position with just 1 out. That is Colgan Craig out there running for Cook. Ball 1. Ishiyama's been hit by a pitch and walked. He's been on both times, scored once. Takes a strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like Shota's approach here in this game. Not knows what he's looking for and is not expanding his strike zone to get there.
2-1.
I think we might have maybe some more bullpen action on the Mule Club side. I thought I heard somebody playing catch over there, but I'm not sure.
1 hopper eats up Gallagher. Here comes the runner, and the throw home is not in time. Ishiyama is tagged out. Coach Copeland is asking, I don't know why I wouldn't even.
I think he was asking if he was out on the tag or if he was out on the slide over the bag. Because if it was this tagged after that.
There's no way the home plate umpire said he's not watching that play.
Yeah, I know. I think that's what he was asking, because he kept pointing in front of the bag. I assume he was asking if he was out from the get-go.
Craig scores.
And he just got tossed.
Who
just got thrown out of third?
Somebody on the Kirkwood side, I believe. In the dugout, maybe? Somebody in the dugout?
I think it was whoever just came off the field. I don't know.
That would have been Ishiyama.
Yeah, I think that's who just got ran. don't know how Legion rules work, but I assume if they win this game, he's out tomorrow too.
I think so. Well, we're going to find out if this stands. Long discussion here. Either way,
It did look like he told him not to say anything else, and I do think he did continue to say something.
yeah. It's a long discussion. We'll get it sorted out. It's 7-0. You know, I'll tell you what, man. I've seen some strange things, and you know, some of the kids are a little bit mouthy these days.
Yeah.
I had a kid pop up off second base after he was clearly out clear. This is a freshman game too.
Mm-hmm.
And as he popped off the bag, he says, "You got to be effing kidding me!"
Oh boy.
And I went like this. I go, "No, I'm not."
Right.
Coach comes running out. He did. He was like, comes out of the dugout running. He didn't get it. Blue, what? I said, he goes, "Oh."
Yeah. Yeah. You say the magic word.
I've never
I
seen
just don't like.
ejection talked about this long.
I haven't either.
Yeah. I'm not sure what they're trying to figure out here. Maybe is he now turn? Are they now
Maybe.
turning it into a warning?
Which, honestly, guys, I wouldn't. It'd be fine with me, but it just sometimes, you know, these kids get to flapping their gums too much.
Right. Right.
They
Yeah,
do. I don't
absolutely.
care. They
Eh,
do.
eh,
And they think it's funny. No.
Yeah.
We need to toss them.
Yes.
Take the consequence. Keep your mouth shut. Get to the dugout. You were called
Right.
out.
Yeah. Well, and again, you're up 7-0. If you're out, you're out. If
Yeah.
it's close play, who cares? You're up 7-0. You know, move on to the next play. And
These officials are out here, and this is we have a desperate need for officials, and
Yep.
these kids are like, you're not going to be able to play baseball.
right.
You get out there and strap it up,
Yep.
get on the field,
Yep.
and call a game,
Right.
and tell me stop with the nonsense.
Yeah.
This is where sportsmanship has to come back.
Correct.
I think the crew has been, the umpires we've had have done a really good job
Yes.
handling
Yeah.
the game well.
Yes.
I will say, if this ejection it turns into a warning, I would not be very happy as an opposing coach.
I agree.
Correct.
I agree,
Correct.
Coach. You're
Yeah.
right.
I'm
You're
not
right.
trying to be too critical, but I would definitely be doing exactly what
We're
they're
just, these are the things that we're seeing here, what's going on. And this is actually, it's kind of taken away from the game at this point.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Now it's kind of turned into a sideshow a little bit, and you know it's unfortunate because Kirkwood's playing such a good game.
And no offense to the officials. Honestly, he should have stuck by his guns. No, if we're going to but whatever the case may be, it is what it is here. But I just hope, come on, players, let's get back to some sportsmanship.
Yeah.
You're tagged out. Let the coach
Mhm.
deal with it. You get to the dugout, whether
Yep.
you like it or don't like it.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Because Coach Copeland, and that is strike one now to Nate Mueller, because Coach Copeland went over and asked, and he
Yeah.
talked, and he did, and the coach and the Blues did what they do.
Yep.
They're up 7-0, so I'm okay with being aggressive. But after
Sure.
a delay like that, I probably would have maybe saw a pitch, just because he had to
Yes.
sit out there and just play catch.
Correct.
For quite a while.
I'm right there with you. Yep.
0-2, and that's lifted into shallow left field down the line, and the catch made. So Luff makes the catch, ends the inning. They get one. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. Kirkwood up 7-0.
And nobody was left on base. We now move to the bottom of the fifth. Kirkwood 7, the Mule Club 0.
Folks, Red Earth Productions is we produce, I should say, Youth Baseball Midwest. Red Earth Productions produces Youth Baseball Midwest. If you have some, if you would like to, want to give us a call. If you got a project for a video, if you have a live event, if you got some social media, a campaign, email, whatever, looking for some managed opportunities, give us a jingle. Go to our website, redearthprod.com. We'd be happy to help. Copeland back out and strike one. I want to say one last thing here with this, and you know, whatever was done or this or that. Oh, that's a nice shot there by Slobashevsky into right field to lead off this inning here with a single. But I will tell you guys, we read this code of conduct, right? Sportsmanship code of conduct before this. Do we respect it? Do we truly respect that? And I think if we're going to get back to some of those things, sportsmanship, I think something that's been lost in the game a bit. People can, argue this back and forth, whatever the case may be. It's just my thoughts. Cook on a little pitch out and late tag, stolen base for Slobashevsky. But that's just my thoughts, guys. I mean, you're coaches. You're around these kids all the time.
Well, and again, for me, what it real boils down to is this. You know, umpires are human.
Yep.
Sometimes they're going to make mistakes.
Yep.
Sometimes they're going to make a bad call.
Yeah.
But on the other side of that,
although just an FYI, coach, I've never missed a call.
right.
Right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, heck of a play by Ishiyama.
I'd say the biggest thing with coaches is you have to do your best to hold your kids accountable, and if they, which we've discussed parents today a little bit, but if your parents are going to act that way towards an umpire, then you need to address it, and maybe you take the accountability to take them out of the game and not put that on the umpire as well.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, coach. I like that a lot.
And I can say I've been around the game a long time. My dad was an umpire growing up. Been a head coach for going on 10 years now, and I've never seen an umpire win or lose a ball game.
Right. I agree.
As much as parents may want to disagree with that, I've never seen a game where an umpire won or lost the game. It's there may be bad calls, yes, but the players on the field still have opportunities outside of that bad call to decide the game. And
one ball, one strike. I agree, because right here we look at this. There's 3 errors up on the board right there.
Correct. Absolutely. Yeah. And there's still technically a lot of baseball left. You got three opportunities to score still. You get a run across right here. Who knows? Maybe you get something going here in the bottom of the 5th and get 3 or 4 runs even. And now it's a completely different ball game, and you're right back in it, and you still have 2 more opportunities to score. So, I call it a distraction. When we're focused on what the umpire's doing, that's just a distraction of what we're trying to accomplish.
I appreciate your thoughts on that, guys, and I don't call those opinions. Those are thoughts. All of that's a great pitch by Copeland. Charlie Morgan goes down looking, and because I think there's a difference between opinion and thought, and opinion's usually highly emotional.
Yeah.
And thought, you guys are giving your thoughts. Go ahead, Coach.
I'd even say the situation that happened here in this game, I know for a fact that the umpires were getting a little frustrated with how much they were chirped already today.
Correct.
And a lot of it was parents. We haven't seen many players do it.
Agreed.
And some of that kind of could boil over
Yes.
to
Agreed.
just the patience running thin, which I totally understand.
Right.
Should it? No.
Right.
Right. You
Yes.
got to be professional. I
Right.
agree with that. But it does happen, like you
Yep.
said, right?
It does happen.
That's a strike.
And again, at the end of the day, the biggest thing you can hope from any umpire is consistency.
Yeah.
You know, we'll adjust to what you're doing. Just be consistent with what you're doing.
Oh, that's between the legs. And Slobashevsky scores from third. So the wild pitch from Copeland gets the first run home for the Mule Club. It's 7-1 now. I mean, you know, you look at the board over there. It's only 5 hits to 4 hits. Nobody's really out hit one. It's the 3 errors and some of the mistakes there. The walks
Yeah.
have hurt the Mule Club.
Yeah, and a lot of those mistakes, we saw the ball that kicked into left center.
Yeah.
There was the other one where the courtesy runner took advantage of it as well. Like
Yep.
they've taken advantage of the mistakes
Yes.
as well.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's been some unfortunate. The one off the glove, right? Off the third baseman's glove. Ball's hit hard.
Yep.
Those are just, they're plays.
Right.
3-2, Copeland behind Cannon Crooks here.
Great at bat by Crooks here. Doing a really good job of forcing Copeland to throw some extra pitches here. Great at bat.
And I feel like there's still quite a bit of confidence at the plate by the Mule Club as well. Like they don't look necessarily like they're down by 6 runs. They look like a team
I
that
agree.
could
Right.
start to put more pressure on Kirkwood.
Yeah.
Somebody in the dugout is saying, we just scored 18 runs, fellas.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah, exactly. And you got the right part of the lineup up right here to do some damage with 2 outs.
There it is. That's a good piece of hitting. Tried to get in his kitchen, but he's able to, fight that off.
I mean, we've talked about how strong he is. That shows right there how strong he is. He just inside out of that swing.
Now batting the right fielder, number
Yeah,
46.
yeah, I completely agree. And you got to be really careful right here because Deffenbaugh can lose one in the trees if you're not careful.
Yeah, 3-run here, and you're only down 3, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He wanted to.
can I have that one back?
And I'm not 100% sure there, but that might have been a changeup, and that might have been the best time all game to throw that changeup.
Wow. Long look from Copeland. Now he sets. That misses in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I love his approach at the plate, how he sits and just
Yeah.
relaxes,
Yep.
and then he gets comfortable, and then he gets his big load in.
Yep.
It's a little different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty simple.
Ooh,
That's a pitcher's pitch right there.
you ain't kidding. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
See if he stays with fastball or goes to a breaking ball.
Goes
Outside.
right back to it.
Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one evidently a little too far out.
Yeah. And that's kind of where, when I talk about consistency, that's part of it too. I mean, a hitter has to know if that's consistently going to be a strike, that's fine.
That gets fouled.
Right on top of the fence.
Geez, that carried a long way.
Yeah. Did not look like it was going to do that off the bat. But back to what I was saying, I mean, especially with 2 strikes, as a hitter, I would like to be confident in what is a ball and what is a strike, because I don't want to hurt my team's chances by swinging at a ball. And so as an umpire, the more consistent you can be.
Oh, that's a good take.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, the last two that they've wanted, I don't believe were strikes.
Correct.
I
Correct.
agree.
Yeah, I think they were too far out.
And that one looked even a little low too, guys,
Yeah.
because he reached kind of down for that.
Runners are going to be on the move here, so ball in the gap.
That's ball 4. And the bases are loaded for Trent Gallagher. And see, here's the thing. Now, I'm going to say it because we're talking about balls and strikes. And if you watch there with Devonbaugh, you could see, and this is what I do. As an umpire, you're looking at this scenario. Cook's in his crouch. You can see the top of his knees, right?
Yeah.
As an umpire, I always looked at the top of the catcher's knee right there and matched it to the bottom of the knee of the hitter.
Okay.
If I see him drop it, if he's catching stuff below,
Yeah.
it's not a strike.
Right. Yeah.
You start catching the ball at the knees, at your knees as a catcher,
Right.
and I see that right there. That's an opportunity for me to gauge and understand where the ball's coming across the plate.
Right. Yeah. You got to use reference points for sure. And I know, the mechanic is for the umpire to sit on the inside part of the plate, so
Which is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so on the outer half of the plate, you have to have those reference points to be able to use to be able to make accurate calls on the outer half.
Absolutely. So Gallagher here, about this, it's about the same. He's probably maybe a little shorter than Devonbaugh, so you're looking at that to get your reference point to call balls and strikes.
Correct.
At that, because Copeland's been low in the zone.
Yes.
It's 0-2.
And this is really important for Copeland right here. If he can get out of this only allowing 1 run, even though all of this damage has been done with 2 outs, if he can get out here only giving up 1 run, that's going to kind of stop the bleeding a little bit.
Ground ball is going to be Mr. Crooks. He's like, I'm going to show off my handles here. Yeah, I know it's foul, but you can't do that, man.
Yeah, you got to be really careful with that. You got to be really careful with that.
I'm usually better safe than sorry in that situation.
Yeah.
0-2 to Gallagher. Fouled straight back.
Good battle right here.
It's going to be some oohs and ahs here if there's a close pitch and it goes either or. Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Get ready for it.
Yeah, might get some fireworks.
See, oohs and ahs. Another one, smash foul. I liked what you said, Coach Boyer. Like you said, this is a confident at bat. I mean,
Yes.
Gallagher is he's right there. He's on everything. He doesn't seem like he's being fooled by anything.
Yeah, they haven't. Their approaches haven't changed from the way that they came into this game, and actually they've gotten a little bit stronger as this innings moved on.
Grounded to the third baseman. Wrong guy to hit it to.
Yep.
He's been nails over there. Cobb steps on third. They score 1. It's 7-1 as we head to the top of the 6th inning.
There were no errors and 3 runners left on base. 5 complete innings played. It's Kirkwood 7 and Mule Club 1.
And that's the beauty and frustration of baseball is you're not necessarily doing a whole lot wrong outside of the defensive mistakes, but offensively you're having good approaches, you're just not falling.
I'd like to tell you that the concession stand will be closing here shortly. If you need to do a concession stand run, get you a cold drink or a hot dog or what have you, I would do that in between innings right now.
I took our AD has been kind of following it. He was the coach when I was the assistant. Ejection. And he had some very choice words on how do you do that.
And a ground ball to Crooks over there for out number one. Folks, we're heading to tomorrow's championship game. One of those teams is going to punch their ticket to the Mid-South Regional. 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Moberly is waiting on the winner of Mule Club or Kirkwood right here. So we've got some good stuff for you.
All right, we get to see this situation again.
Uh-oh. We've had 2 pitches and 2 outs, guys.
Next here is the third baseman, number 8, Brayton.
All right, come on. Coach Copeland. He's taking matters into his own hands here, I think. I'm pretty sure my conversation right here would be, if I see you swing at this pitch, there is going to be some problems.
Some consequences. You might get pulled.
You ever ask questions in those situations? What are we doing here?
Right. Yeah. This is not a rhetorical question. You should know the answer. Oh man.
Ball 1.
There you go. That would have been 2 in one day. That's unheard of.
Yeah. And that's a strike. Coach Copeland might have been listening to the game and heard us say, he's like, no, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he told him take till you get a strike right here.
2 balls and 1 strike.
And you mentioned earlier about how sometimes it could turn into a 2-out walk. He gets a ball. He probably continues to take, honestly. He gets a pitch he doesn't want to swing at, and now he's got a 2-1 count.
Yep, exactly. Good pitch.
The top of the head.
That was bouncing off everybody
No
back
padding up there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a weird spin off the bat there, because I'm pretty sure that landed in front of the plate and went backwards.
2 balls, 2 strikes. (3-2) here to Braden Kopp, the third baseman. Flashing the leather all day today. Grounded to his counterpart at third. Ducos, man, showing off the arm. Go ahead and show it off. Ends the inning, 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 7-1 Kirkwood. All right, folks, we're getting down to it. Bottom of the 6th here. One of these teams is punching their ticket. We're going to talk some players of the game here shortly. Nick Copeland's in the.
Yeah, he's got to be in the conversation for sure.
He's thrown 71 pitches, 46 strikes. So he's still got plenty of gas in the tank, so to speak, to finish this game. Ground ball foul.
And with him being in the strike zone so much, it's hard to tell your hitters to be more patient because you don't want to continually be in a situation where you're down 0-1, down 0-2.
Popped up. Shallow center field. Kessler under it. Makes the catch.
Offensively, they've been pretty spread out. But a lot at the bottom of the order, like we talked about. Cook has 2 hits.
Yep.
And speaking about Copeland's efficiency, he's only got 1 strikeout.
Wow.
Sam Rosine at the plate. Yeah, that means your guys are ready. They know they're going to get ground balls. But
That wasn't as bad.
No, that wasn't.
I
That
flinched
wasn't
again.
That wasn't as bad.
But you know what? And that shows you really this Mule Club team. They put the bat on the baseball too.
Yeah, yeah, and sometimes you hit the ball, you just hit it right at people, and that's just the nature of the game of baseball, unfortunately.
That's why we use the old saying, "Hit them where they ain't."
Right.
That's always easier said than done.
Right. Well, and it's 1 on 9, so.
Barry Bonds said it, right? Barry Bonds said it. Look, all I got to do is beat one guy.
Right.
That was his famous quote. I got to beat one guy.
Yeah.
And once I beat that one guy, it's just kind of like I have no control over it.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
No balls, 2 strikes to Rosine. Grounded to the shortstop. Ishiyama's up. Throws across. Out number 2. You know, he may not be as athletic. I'm not sure. We haven't seen too much, but Ishiyama's played very well at short, guys.
He's very quick.
Yeah.
And Copeland is also, we saw, quick. Maybe not quite as strong of an arm, but he definitely he covers about the same amount of range.
Yeah, definitely a suitable replacement there when Copeland's on the mound.
Slobashevsky at the plate. He has scored the only run here for the Mule Club. Might have to be the player of the game. Strike 1.
Yeah.
If it stays this way.
Yeah.
One ball, 1 strike. It's gotten quiet under the shelter here. A little clap there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I would say, I mean, obviously you want to go after every batter, but getting this at batter leads off the 7th with the 9-hole, but he's been very productive.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, normally you want that 9-hole to lead off the next inning, but Luff had a pretty good weekend so far, so.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That gets away from Cook, goes to the fence. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is a little thing for me, but I just noticed that the first base coach went down and got that foul ball. I'm not a big fan of that. Somebody in the dugout should have been going to get that, not the first base coach. That's just a little nitpicky thing for me, you know.
No, that's not nitpicky. That's real, man.
Yeah.
You're youthful. You got all these young guys. Go get a foul ball.
Right, yeah. Oh.
Ishiyama stays with it. Oh, it makes the play. Ishiyama not giving up on it and throws a strike for out number 3. We head to the top of the 7th inning, 7-1 Kirkwood.
On base. 6 complete. It's Kirkwood 7, Mule Club 1.
All right, here we go. Oh, my goodness. Nail biting time. Nick Copeland leading off here, followed by Timmy Charles. You got 3-4-5. So, I mean, this is not going to be easy for Rosine to get through here, guys.
Yeah. And he's done, you talk about player of the game, he's done a great job coming into the spot that he had to come into.
He's given up 1 run since he's come into the ball game.
Yeah, if you're Kirkwood, you gotta try to find a way to get at least a run across, if not more. You don't want to go into the bottom of the 7th with the Mule Club thinking that there's still hope.
Right.
Whoa.
That ball is foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, because Rosine's gone 3 2/3. He's given up 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, walked 1, and struck out 1, guys. And that's a ground ball to Morgan. Better hustle, and he's not going to get him.
I think Morgan struggled to get the grip on the ball there.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen him take that extra step all weekend. And,
Correct.
And he was definitely digging in the glove.
Yep. That was great hustle, too, by Copeland. Man, it didn't matter that it was a routine ground ball. He was hustling down the line. Got a pinch hitter here.
Looks like it, number 43.
That was a really good pick by Crooks, too, because he threw that very hard.
Yes.
Tim McWay will be pinch hitting here for Timmy Charles. I think this is an at-bat right here. And I would imagine you're going to see Charles re-enter.
Yeah, I think Timmy Charles is over there warming up in the bullpen, maybe.
There is someone
you're right.
throwing.
He is. That is Timmy Charles, buddy. Oh, that's popped up. Nice play by the catcher. Getting up out of his crowd, getting rid of the mask and making that catch. Nice job by Logan Moran.
Next here is the catcher, number 34, Isaiah Cook.
You know, that's tough. You always like, man, I had 1 job.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Coach.
Yeah, that's a long walk back to the dugout, that's for sure.
Isaiah Cook, strike 1. Cook's had himself a day, 3 hits. And I know it's not Cook actually scoring because it's a courtesy run, but he's got 3 runs scored.
Yeah. Yeah, been a big part of this offense this evening.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Did you see he tried to get time there? It
Yep.
was late. I will give him that.
Misses away. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that one I can understand not getting time on.
It wasn't a very competitive pitch, but that is very difficult to do, to put your hand back on the bat and then try to, especially if you have a pitch to give, I almost would swing at it.
Right.
Rifled right back up the middle, a 3-run pitch, and Cook is 4 for 4. Go ahead and have yourself a day, catcher.
Yeah, great approach all day long. Stayed right up the middle. I think every hit he's had so far.
Yeah, it's been shot right back up the middle.
Yeah.
He just uses what they give him too.
Yeah.
He doesn't try to do too much.
Absolutely.
It's great to have kids like that in your lineup.
Yes.
Ben Niemeyer at the plate, first and second, 1 out. Rosine needs to get that ground ball. There it is. Morgan to second, to first, and the pick.
Good
Nice
pick.
job over there by Crooks. And Rosine gets the double play, ends the inning, strands a runner, and we head to, here it is, bottom of the 7th inning, Mule Club's last opportunity.
Kirkwood 7 and the Mule Club 1.
Well, Kirkwood, guys, is a half inning away from punching their ticket to the Mid-South or to the championship game of the Missouri 19U American Legion Baseball, with the opportunity to play Moberly for the chance to go to the Mid-South Regional in Washington, where Youth Baseball Midwest will be there to bring you all the action, live stream every game. So, man, Kirkwood, they've been a surprise here, guys. They have played some really good baseball all weekend in the 3 games we've seen them. Copeland here has been nails.
Yeah. Quality starting pitching all 3 games. But, you know, I will say never. I coached a game 2 years ago. We're down 6-0 going into the 6th inning. Score 7 runs, win the ball game.
Well, he's facing, Copeland's got to face 9-1-2 here to open this bottom of the 7th inning, and that's strike 1 to Vincent Luff.
We've already mentioned it once this weekend that the last out of the game is the most difficult to get.
1 ball, 1 strike. It is. It's tough.
Well, and 2, you know, for Kirkwood's sake, you want to go into tomorrow, if you can pull this off, you want to go into tomorrow on a confident high, and so going 1, 2, 3, you know, kind of keeps the vibes up, keeps the confidence going. But you know, let's say you win this game 7-5, that kind of changes the mood of the team as you're walking off the field, you know, and heading into a championship game.
Luff just dropped his head there like that was my pitch. Couldn't pull the trigger. 2-2. That's always tough, you know. You said, yeah, why did I watch that pitch?
Yeah.
I get what he's doing too. He's not trying to be too aggressive, being the 9-hole, not trying to make the first out.
Did that, man, that hit him. I'd be taking my base.
I'd be limping around right now. I don't know how that didn't hit him.
Oh, my goodness. I'd be like, oh, I got to go.
Yeah, I don't know how that did not hit him.
Wow. I thought it did, personally, but, you know, okay.
Let's see what happens here on the next pitch.
3-2. Fouls it off.
Because if he gets out here, he's going to big time regret not
limping down to first base.
Yeah.
I'd have made Blue bring me back. That hit me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fouled off.
Really good approach. Really good at bat so far. Trying to make nothing easy here for Copeland.
Does get the walk. So he's on first base regardless, and that brings up Charlie Morgan. So here we are back to the top, down 6, bottom of the 7th. Nobody out, runner at first. Charles is at first base. So he was pulled for the pinch hitter so he could continue to warm up.
Yep.
The runner goes wrong side of the bag, and on the pitch, stolen base for Luff.
All right, Coach Boyer, put you in this situation here. You're Coach Copeland for Kirkwood. How long do you stick with Nicholas Copeland before you go ahead and make that move? If, you know, do you allow a couple runs to score? Is it next batter on, you make a change? What are your thoughts there?
I don't know exactly how dire the pitching situation is over there, but I definitely probably I probably wouldn't let him get to, 3-4 with Ducos coming up.
Yeah.
If he hasn't got 2 outs.
Yeah, I like that right there.
Because in that situation, you're going to have multiple runners on base. And we've seen, like you said earlier, he's only got out once today.
That's 2 balls and no strikes, guys.
And again, on the Mule Club side, you have to stay disciplined. You cannot get into a situation like 2-0 right here. I don't think I'm swinging because you don't want to bail Copeland out here.
Oh, and he did.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm sorry. I agree with just because he's been aggressive. We've seen that, and it's been successful for him. But 2-0, obviously laboring. You probably just got to make sure he gives you one before you can go.
Yep.
And I think he swung at ball 3, guys.
I think I would agree with you on that. That looked up and in. And again, as a hitter in the heat of the moment, that's a tough pitch to not swing at. I get that. But that's where, you just try to be hyper-vigilant in that scenario, and you just really don't want to help the pitcher.
Cannon Crooks takes strike 1.
And I would have been fine with maybe first pitch if you like it, but the 2-0 situation is where.
Correct.
Make him feel a little pain.
You're right.
One ball, one strike.
But if you're Coach Copeland after that first out, you're taking a deep breath.
Yes.
That one.
Oh, man.
Thank you for that.
Right.
Great change right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just swung right over the top of it.
Yeah, and you're right. If he can get a second out right here, you have no problem with him pitching to Ducos.
Yeah.
And a ground ball. Copeland to it. Throws over to first. That's out number 2. Yeah, you're going to let him finish the game right here, guys.
I'm totally fine. I mean, we've talked about it. Copeland is one of their guys. I'm totally fine with him going right after him, too. I mean,
correct.
7-1 now, 2 outs.
Correct. Yes. See how far he can hit it, and if he hits it, and you tip your cap and you move on to the next pitch, you're still going to be up 7-3 at that point. So, be aggressive. Go right at him. No need to flirt with the edges of the strike zone here.
Wyatt Ducos at the plate. He has doubled and singled. He's 2 for 3.
Oh, cramp. We got a cramp here.
Oh, no. I'm surprised we haven't seen more of that.
Ah, yeah. Evidently the guys are hydrating properly.
Yeah.
And Ishiyama's, the other catcher, and he's out at shortstop.
Right.
So there's not a lot you can do right there. Okay, so we're good. Cramp. averted.
Yep. Makes me think of Wayne's World. Car, game on.
He did go right after him.
Yeah, that was right down the middle.
Yeah, I like that.
0-1 to Ducos. Does it again. That's ripped past the second baseman as he dives. And Ducos is 3 for 4, and he's got the RBI. Man, we might be having to talk to Mr. Ducos again. We've talked to that young man after every game. He's been that good this week.
He had a great week, and that's just not us, picking him just because. No, he would have earned it every time.
Absolutely. Oliver Deffenbaugh at the plate, so it's now 7-2. Ball's away from Cook, but not far enough.
I think if I'm Kirkwood too here, I'm not holding him on.
Yeah, just play straight up.
Yeah, especially with Deffenbaugh. You're opening up a hole for him for no reason, really.
Yeah, because that run does not matter in the scheme of things.
Right, yeah. Let him, for lack of a better way to say it, let him steal second, let him steal third. Who cares,
Exactly.
You're one pitch away, one out away.
And it's 2-0. And that ball is roped down the line and to the wall and away from.
Oh, man, that ricocheted way out there.
The right fielder, Deffenbaugh, on his way to third with a stand-up RBI triple, and it's 7-3. And I think we're going to get a pitching change here, guys.
The second baseman, number 23, Trent Gallagher, you hit.
Nope. He's still going here. Trent Gallagher.
I think that's fine.
And that is foul.
Wow, that was close.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to have been on the line to see that one.
Yeah.
That was close. Strike one. Popped up out of plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Copeland working to try and finish this. 7-3. Each team with 7 hits. Puts a little extra mustard on the hot dog there and fell out the bun.
Yeah, he wanted to end the game on that pitch right there.
I was about to say that was to try to end it fastball.
2 balls and a strike. Excuse me, 1 ball, 2 strikes. There it is. And that could do it right there. Kessler to it. And that does. Kirkwood punches their ticket to the championship game tomorrow to face the Moberly Sixers for the right to go to the Mid-South Regional Championships. Congratulations to Kirkwood. Heck of a year for the Mule Club. Great year. I think we got Nick Copeland, our player of the game.
Yeah, I think you got to go there.
Absolutely.
If you wanted to go Co, you could throw Cook in there too, but I think Copeland's got to be there.
I'll tell you guys, I think we're going to, Wyatt Ducos has been there so many times.
All the way to a
Jeez, I'm going to bring up
state championships. Congratulations to the
Slobozensky.
Yeah.
He's had the stolen base. He had a good day at the plate.
Yeah.
Our player of the game, Sam Slobashevsky. We'll get those out to you. Folks, thanks for tuning in. Guys, a long day, but I appreciate you hanging in here. I really do. I had such a great time all day today for the guys here on my right. Coach Brandon Boyer, Coach Kyle Zimmerman. Guys, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Had a blast.
It should be exciting to see how this ends up.
Yeah.
Your Moberly boys, I'll tell you. We're not taking predictions, though, Coach.
No, I mean, mine's obvious. I mean, like I said when we did the predictions, for zone, I have to pick them. They need to just keep doing what they're doing, not look who they're playing or a team that they've already beat or anything like that. Just do what they've been doing.
Yeah, and I don't know enough about the Kirkwood roster, but you know who's going to be on the mound for Moberly tomorrow, and you know, for Kirkwood offensively, that's going to present quite the challenge. So,
absolutely.
It's a confident team down there, though.
That's correct. They're playing very well. A lot of confidence, a lot of belief, and that's all it takes sometimes.
Folks, we appreciate you joining us. For Brian, myself, and my cohorts here, my crack staff, Lauren and Drew, we appreciate you tuning in. Everybody have a great rest of your night. Lord bless you. Goodbye from the ballpark.